Hello and welcome back to the Mo Zone. My name is Mo Holzman. I'm joined here by Peter and Ava, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about the NFL. So this upcoming season is going to be a really interesting one, as the title race, as always, is pretty wide open. Who do you think is going to be the best team in the NFL this season?
Well, I'm always going to go with my gut and say that the Patriots are. They've been unstoppable since basically 2001. Their offense is incredible. Their defense is incredible. Their coaching is incredible. It just seems at this point they can't be stopped.
I mean, I have to agree with that. I mean, the AFC, it always feels like it's going to be the Patriots every year. But out of the NFC, if you look at teams, especially in the NFC North, I think the Vikings can have a bounce-back year and be really productive. I think even though there's a lot of hater on the Packers, don't let the critics, impact what you say. I think there's still going to be a very good team with a healthy Aaron Rodgers. And then you look at a team like the Bears. Trubisky's only going to improve more. Hopefully they can land a better kicker this year. So I think any of those three teams in the NFC North really have a good shot at making a really good Super Bowl run.
Those two teams, the Packers and the Vikings, are really interesting to me because I feel like they have opposite problems. I think the Vikings' problem right now is their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. I don't think he can win. I don't think he can win in the playoffs. And the problem in Green Bay is that they only have a quarterback. Aaron Rodgers is one of the best to ever do it. Some people are saying he's better than Brady right now, and he just doesn't have enough around him to really win there.
No, they've really let go a bunch of their key guys on offense, and it's just the way that the management situation is in Green Bay right now is just a terrible situation for Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
If I was personally Aaron Rodgers, if there's a way for me to get out of town, that would be great. But with the way his contract is set up and everything like that, there's just no way he could possibly do it. He has to stay in Green Bay.
All right, I think we're going to go to a caller real fast.
Guys, how you doing? Big fan of the show. All I just want to ask you about is, out of the NFC East, the Eagles, the Giants, the Redskins, and the Cowboys are all pretty evenly matched
Right.
from last season and into this season. Carson Wentz is always a big question mark. Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott. Eli Manning, how much has he got left in the tank? And
Sure.
the Redskins with a new quarterback. What are your predictions on the NFC East?
That's a really interesting division because it is really wide open. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if any of those four teams... I would not be surprised if any of the three teams that were not the Giants won that division, actually.
It's really easy for that division to be either all really good or all really bad. So I think it's kind of a wide open race at this time. I think we're going to have to wait and see until when the season starts to make more predictions.
Personally, for me, I just think it has to be the Eagles out of that division. I think Carson Wentz, he struggled with an ACL injury a couple years ago, but I think now that he's fully healthy and, they have experience making a postseason run in the past and being a successful team, I just don't think any teams in that league, in that division, have that.
The question is, they did make a deep postseason run with Nick Foles, who was an experienced quarterback. We haven't seen Wentz do anything.
But Carson Wentz led them to an unbelievable season.
That's
I don't see why he can't do that
though.
again.
The Cowboys
Why
did
couldn't
that.
Foles finish it? He finished the Super Bowl for them.
Yeah, Foles did great.
Why
but the question
couldn't he
is
have
whether
restarted?
Wentz
Yeah, he couldn't
do that.
Well, I think Carson Wentz, he can bounce off of what he had in 2017 with that great season. And I think that he's the type of guy where he's played in great playoff games in college at NDSU.
Right.
I think he could do that even on the larger stage.
See, I don't even think Wentz is the best quarterback in that division. I think this is the year that Dak Prescott takes that step along with Ezekiel Elliott. Elliott is probably, I think, the best running back in the league right now. And having him as a security blanket for Dak Prescott is going to be really huge for him this
And their
season.
incredible offensive line. It's
Yeah.
good every year, and they only seem to be getting better.
So if we're going to do Super Bowl predictions really quickly, I think out of the AFC, just to be safe, it has to be the Patriots. We know what they're going to bring year in, year out. It doesn't matter who they lose. It feels like they always are just the same team every year. If there's Belichick and there's Brady, there's the Patriots. Out of the NFC, I think it's a lot more wide open. I think it's a lot more competitive. But I honestly think the Eagles have a great shot this year. It would be great to see a rematch again. I mean, if not, I don't know who else it would be out of the AFC, that's for sure.
I'm going to go with Patriots, but also one team we didn't mention is the Saints. Brady and Breeze, we need that Super Bowl before they both retire. So I think that the Saints have a great chance to make the Super Bowl. So I think that's something that we have to look forward to.
Talking a lot about the Patriots, have to throw in here quick at the end. The Colts are a really good team. They've revamped their offensive line, and the Chiefs are also a high-powered offense. So those would be my guys probably.
Should be interesting.
Yeah, this was the Mo Zone. Thank you.